Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational ladynoble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This is past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take the resumes and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below. And I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. And it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see this up. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for what? Someone else. Be sure to tell a family, friend, or foe, or you know, to come on over and subscribe to the channel so they can be privy to these spiritual notifications. There's enough space in this place for everyone to be notified. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your support. Okay. 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 Okay, the first card that we have here, collective, is the Star card. Okay. And so I'm picking up on the energy that you are recognizing your powers, you are coming into your power, or you are recognizing your power. Either or, same thing. But you're in a space where you're more confident. And it may have taken some time to get to this point, but you are becoming more confident because you are acknowledging and also could be in reflection mode. Thinking about all that you've been through, all that you have endured, and doesn't matter, what your belief system is, all are welcome on this channel. You could be someone who have been questioning, is there a higher power, is there a God? Do I have purpose? Who am I? What is the reason for my existence? These are questions you could have been asking yourself. You could have had a lot of questions that you were unable to answer for a long time, but you've been persevering and pushing yourself through many different hardships, many different situations that left you confused. They weren't all bad, but I'm picking up there were quite a few lessons that you did learn and experience that were very impactful to you. And so you could have been asking, what is my purpose, of my existence? Why am I here? What is the meaning of this? Okay. And so you are coming to the realization. It could be maybe that you're older now, you're wiser now. It could be also these experiences have taught you, have made you blossom. It has opened your mind. It has shifted your perception. You've reflected on all that you've overcome, and you're saying to yourself, after all that I have endured, there must be a higher power. There must be someone working for me, helping me, assisting me, guiding me. And so you're coming to the acknowledgement of your strength, of your tenacity, of your wits. And it's very empowering. You feel empowered with the star energy in the upright. And Spirit is saying that it's okay for you to shine. It's okay for you to be confident. Don't never feel that you're being overly confident. Don't never feel that you need permission to be great or love on yourself. This could be boosting your self-esteem and your confidence. And people may notice this about you, but it's okay. They're telling me to hold this up again for you to be the center of attention. It's okay for you to represent and let it be known that you know who you are. You are the MVP. You are the star player, and nobody matters more than you. Because if your cup is not filled, when I say that, if your cup is not filled first, if you're not loving on yourself first, how can you be here to love or support your family, your friends, or live your life, or fulfill your purpose or to walk in your purpose? So it's very important, collective, male or female, that you take care of yourself and remain confident. Don't feel guilty about it, okay? It's okay to love on you. You could also be doing nice things for yourself. You could be maybe going shopping, getting you some new clothes, okay? Getting a facial, getting a manicure or pedicure. You could be doing uh, nice things for yourself, um, because you're saying to yourself, I deserve this. You're acknowledging it and you're saying, look, I really deserve this. And so Spirit is saying for you to go ahead, because the sun is shining on you for a reason. There are no mistakes. Any room that you are in, you are meant to be there. and never let anyone make you feel inferior or less than, as if you don't belong. Do not allow the chatter and the observations of people outside of you to make you feel as if you're not loved, you're not valuable, because no matter who we are. I share this in a lot of reads, but I stand on it. Everyone has value, no matter who they are. And it doesn't matter how we feel about people individually. It doesn't matter what kind of bitterness, resentment, or hangups you have about people outside of you. Everyone has a divine purpose. It is up to them to come into their own awakening, and everyone has value. And everyone is, it is possible for everyone to be loved. Everyone deserves that. So it isn't how we feel, about the people we observe. Everyone has value. Okay, I hope y'all get that. Okay, all right. And so the next card we have here is the lovers. I love this card here, the lovers energy here. So spirit wants you to focus, on love, loving yourself and loving those who reciprocate that energy. uh, be mindful, especially while you're in this star energy and you are basically reconstructing. You have deconstructed the past and now you're reconstructing the current. And that's why the star energy is here and the sun energy here. Now, both of these cards are extremely positive. Okay, the star and the sun energy represents abundance, represents prosperity. These are three, let me hold them up right. These are three very prosperous cards. They're positive cards, okay? All right, so the depiction of the pictures are just a metaphor, but it's all about your perception. And so this is representing abundance, prosperity, and also that you're on the right path. It's okay to love yourself, it's okay to shine, it's okay to be confident. Do not let anyone tell you that you're arrogant or you're to this, you're to that. When you want to stand up, someone's going to always want you to sit down. But with the sun energy here, this is a high card. This is a wonderful card that everyone wants to see in any read. But this is your time. And Spirit is saying, enjoy it. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy your life, okay? And continue to shine on. And if anyone is trying to tell you that you're doing too much, that is that's your spiritual nudge. That's an indication to separate from that person. That's an indication that there's something wrong with them. And so we have the lover's energy here, and you see someone standing in the back, observing them embrace each other, observing them share a moment of passion, okay? And so there could be someone in observation watching you, whether this is a neighbor, a family member, a friend, associate, passing judgment on you. But Spirit is saying for you to disregard, stay in tune with yourself, stay centered and stay grounded. Focus on the love, loving yourself and loving those who reciprocate this energy. Never mind those who want to oppose your energy, your aura, how you present yourself, who you are. Stay focused and only entangle or interact with those who have that same vibe as your tribe. If they are showing anything less than being supportive or a positive force, then that's your indication that is someone you need not to deal with. Okay, so stay focused on you. If you come across someone who gives you resistance, Spirit is saying everyone is not for you, and you're not for everyone, and you're not put here to figure out why people are unhappy. There are people who run around unhappy, they're ungrateful, and they're so angry that they spend their daily lives trying to inflict their pain onto others. And total strangers will do this. So they're saying, they're telling me to repeat, be mindful whenever you come across resistance, even if you feel it, if you're thinking it, that small voice tell you, oh, that person's angry. Go with that. That is your intuition telling you to stay away. Not that something's going to happen, not to fear, because we don't feed the fears. We know that's false evidence appearing real, but for you to simply not engage and stay your distance. You're not put here to figure out anyone. Okay. Let people have their space, because oftentimes when we force ourselves to engage with people who are showing disrespect or showing they don't have a liking for you or in any way, uh, when you force yourself, that's when conflict or friction will arrive. And Spirit is saying that is something that needs to be avoided because the star energy here and the sun energy here and the lovers. This is a bomb read right now. This read is hot. It's very extremely positive. And here I hear it again. Don't disturb this groove. It must be a song with the lyric, don't disturb this groove, because that comes up a lot. So they're saying don't allow anyone or anything to disturb your groove. Simply remove yourself when you see that there's resistance. Don't internalize it. Don't take it so hard. Don't be all in your head. You don't have to gossip or chatter about anyone. Just remove yourself, okay? And allow these stars to multiply, because the more you practice that, these stars will begin to multiply and it will be persistent and consistent in your life, okay? And the sun will keep shining and shining and shining and shining, and more abundance and more prosperity. So yeah, and more passionate, loving relationship, whether you're dating, whether you're married. You could have someone watching. If you're single, you could possibly be meeting someone new, and it's going to be a lot of passion, so much so people will be watching, wanting to have what you have, okay? Wanting to know why you smile so much. Yeah. And so the next card here is the Eight of Skulls. And so they're saying focus on your craft and focus on you. Yeah, focus on your craft and focus on you. Okay. And so we have the Hierophant energy. We have Source showing up in the read. Okay. We have Spirit showing up in the read, confirming to you to not let anyone disturb your groove. Don't disturb this groove. That must be a lyric to a song, because I picked that up. Whenever they want me to convey to someone to do not let people disturb your groove. There's a lot going on in the world that is out of our control. We can only control ourselves. And you only can, take the scraps you're given, no matter who you are, no matter what your tax bracket is, your nationality, whatever it is. You can only take what you have and make it work best for you. So, yeah, don't allow the things of this world to disturb your groove. Keep a smile on your face, stay confident, stay positive, expect a positive outcome, stay grateful, stay present, and stay confident. And allow these stars to continue to multiply, because that's what's happening. Things are happening for you in a very wonderful way. And these stars and the sun energy here represents, increase in income, unexpected money, a windfall, success at work, harmony in your home, in your relationships, just a lot of prosperity in many different ways, more cohesiveness, opportunity, being pivoted and placed in situations where opportunity will meet you right in your path. Different things. You might have goals you may want to obtain. Maybe you want to go to school to further your education. Maybe you want to become some kind of entrepreneur. Maybe you want to write that book. Maybe you want to write some poetry. Okay. All right. There's someone who's into poetry. Hey, you, go ahead and write that book. Go on Amazon. They have a great program for that. Okay. Free publishing, free game. I just gave you free game. You're welcome. All is well. You're welcome. Yeah. So, yeah, don't let anyone disturb your groove, because you got it going on to the break of dawn. You got it going on. Spirit wants you to continue with the hermit energy. You or someone around you could have Virgo placement in your chart to make sure you're fine tuned. Having a spiritual connection, whatever your belief system is, whoever you are spiritually connected to, or you go into counsel with, they want you to tap in, connect with source, connect with the divine. Do not allow these things, people, places, and things in the world to disturb you. So what? You go to work and somebody's peed off. So what? You're seeing all this information on the television and social media. You're going to always witness or observe something that you don't like or make you uncomfortable. It's a part of the duality that we exist in the matrix, but you're not supposed to become anxious and worry every time you see something. Ooh, something's about to happen. Ooh, no, 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 no. This is part of the simulation that we are in. We all have our own small miniature worlds living within a bigger, bigger world, with a bigger, bigger plan, at hand. And so, yeah, stand on that. When Spirit is saying to respect that as well. It is what it is, but a lot of this stuff is none of your biz. So don't sweat it, and while I'm conveying this message, I have the biggest Kool-Aid smile. Spirit is saying, don't sweat it, okay? And so the next card we have here is the four of skulls. Possibly, in the past, you may have been maybe concerned, with waiting for things to turn. Maybe you felt chained to a situation. Maybe you felt it was unfair, but you were waiting for things to turn in your favor, waiting to see something different occur. Maybe you're someone also who feels like maybe you've watched people, live their life, move forward, and you felt your life was stagnant. No, Spirit is saying your life was not stagnant. We are now witnessing a change of the guard in this moment. And in this world, in the matrix, nothing stays the same. You can stand on that we're constantly in the energy of evolution. And so no matter who you are, what you are experiencing, nothing stays the same, and it never will. So don't be hard on yourself. If you ever moving forward come across something, person, place, or thing that makes you uncomfortable or make you feel uneasy, don't never get to the point where, oh, it'll never happen. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to have a bad day, okay? Because you have to feel in order to heal. Never disregard, your feelings, Don't disregard, you may have a wound right here or a horn coming out of your head. When you look in the mirror, it's obvious you see who you are. Don't disregard it. But Spirit is saying, do not let it disturb your groove. Just don't. I think no, I don't think, I know that is the title of this read. Don't allow people to disturb your groove, because in this world, people will try. You got people who will gossip, slander your character, be rude, mean mug you, frown. Look, collective, don't even give folks eye contact. Don't even look in their direction, People are looking for someone to inflict their pain on. They're so miserable in the inside. So they will try to swap energy with you in that way. The moment you engage with them, you allow them to get you upset. I wouldn't even make eye contact with them. When you feel it in your aura and you be feeling it, collective, don't disregard it. Let it be. This someone, when you go to work each and every day, nagging Nancy, no offense if anyone's name is Nancy, who always, as soon as you clock in, they're coming to you with all this complaining and this grief and woe is me, and who, what, just tune them out and keep on doing what you're doing, and just keep doing what you're doing. Somebody wants to bring gossip to you, change the subject. Don't even feed into it. Because there are angry people. There's so many. There are so many people trying to disturb the groove, collective, and that is the message. I don't even have to pick up no more cards. Spirit is saying, let them know to not let these things disturb their groove. Okay? So this concludes the read. I trust and hope it assists you for your highest good. And collective, don't let nobody disturb your groove or your mood. Okay? Oh.